Tired? Are you retired or you're thinking about it? Imagine waking up every month to see money flowing into your account without you clocking in, without you trading your time for money. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 passive ways in which you can earn income even while you probably are still working or you're planning on retiring. 5 passive ways in which you can earn income for life every month that will be paying you income every month for life. So after you have retired, before you retire, as long as you have these 5 passive incomes working for you, they keep generating income for you every month. So whether you're planning to retire at 60 or you are planning to fire at 40, financial independence, retire early, whether you're planning to do that, these income streams will continue to work for you. Even while you are gone, it will still continue to work for your generations after you. So stick around. The fifth one is actually the most overlooked and it's the most unsolved. So stick around and listen to the end of the video. Thank you. My name is Temi and I'm a fire strategist, financial independence, retire early strategist. And I've had over 20 years in both financial and investment sector. And on this channel, we talk about self-improvement, personal finance, wealth creation and management, investing, and we also talk about retirement planning. If this resonates with you, if this is something you like, please kindly click the subscribe button. We want to thank all our subscribers. We want to thank all the people that keep coming in to watch our videos. Now let's dive into the video today. 5 passive ways in which you can earn income for life. The first means is actually investing in dividend paying stocks. So what are dividend paying stocks? Dividend paying stocks are actually stocks of dividend paying companies in which you invest in their stocks, and they invariably pay you for holding their stocks. They pay you either monthly, some pay monthly, some pay biannually, some pay quarterly, and some pay annually. If you invest in these stocks, you can identify the stocks in which you want to invest in. You might have done your due diligence. You invest in checking the stocks out, checking their profit payout. You check their dividend yield. You check their financial health. You check so many things before you invest into all these stocks. It might even be the stocks of probably the consumables that you're using in your houses or your gadgets, or investing in maybe Microsoft, maybe Apple, and all that different types of stocks in which you can invest in. But just make sure that if they are dividend paying stocks, that will be either paying you either monthly, or they pay you biannually, or they pay you quarterly, or they can also pay annually. Like the banks, most of the banks, they actually pay annually, and they actually generate passive income for you. They have the potential for stock appreciation. It's not all dividend paying stocks that actually have stock appreciation qualities, because most of them, they pay out all these dividends from their profit, the profit in which they invariably made over the course of the year or over the course of the quarter and all that. So they pay out this dividends from their profit. So that's why you see that most of the dividend paying stocks, their prices are literally staying, or it doesn't grow more than a certain percentage. It's literally, if it's 50, it might be 50, 51, 52, you can come back to 50 and all that. So it's not actually, most of them don't actually have the growth potential to actually grow or for capital appreciation and all that. So you can choose the dividend paying ETFs. It might not necessarily be a stock. You can choose the dividend paying ETFs, like the SCHD, like the maybe VYM that invest in VYM, VTI. These ones they invest, these ones are ETFs that actually like a global ETFs for all the companies, or probably the US or probably the world and all that. So if you don't want to invest in stocks, in dividend stocks, you can invest in dividend paying ETFs and all that, just for you to have diversified portfolio, just for you to be able to be safe. Investing in ETFs makes you safer. It mitigates against the fluctuations that come with having a single stock. So the next one is actually, which can earn passive income for life, is actually having real estate. From your real estate, you can earn rental income. You can own either maybe a residential property, or you can own a commercial property, and invariably this commercial property or this rental property pays you for owning them. You can buy them, you can actually rent, you can buy to rent, or you can also rent to service, and can have rent to service, you can buy to rent, you can different ways in which you can do this thing, even without you even owning that property. You might not even own that property. You might actually rent that property and use it maybe for Airbnb, or maybe you use it for service accommodations, or you have so many ways in which you can actually earn rental income. And you can also earn rental income because we have what we call REITs, that's real estate investment trust, in which the organizations that own this REIT have actually invariably they've invested in commercial properties, they've invested in rental properties, they've invested in diverse kind of property. Those are REITs. So instead of you being a landlord, or probably, landlord have a lot of headaches, if a pipe bursts, if the roof is leaking, if this is this and all that, so many things that you still have to be doing. But if you actually invest in REITs, it's all those, they have the whole headache. Yours is just for you to be earning the rental income and all that. So you can actually go through, either you want to go through the REITs, or you want to own the property yourself, or you want to rent the property for you to let out, as long as you have agreed with your landlord landlord, or you probably want to even invest. You can also invest in what we call real estate investment groups. We have a lot of real estate investment groups, genuine legit real estate investment groups in which you can put in your money there, and these groups, groups come together, like just like crowdfunding. You guys crowdfund, like maybe a property is for 120,000 pounds and you don't have 120,000 pounds. 10 people can come together to pay maybe 13,000 pounds and all that, and you invest in this property, and the property invariably gives you rental income. Real estate investment group makes it easier for people to have access to all this investment without because investing in real estate is actually capital intensive. So you can go in through maybe your friends, 5 friends coming together, 5 people coming together, 10 people coming together to own properties and all that, and you invariably be earning rental property income from there. And third way in which you can also earn passive income for life, whether you are retired or whether you are still working or whatever, do annuities. These annuities, which I've explained in one of my videos showing you up over there, these annuities are actually ways in which you can earn income for life. What are annuities? Annuities are contracts in which you have made with an insurance company, saying, okay, at so particular time, whether by the time I'm 55 or by the time I'm 60, I want you to start paying me from the money I've actually contributed to you, whether I've contributed over time, whether I've contributed over 10 years or 15 years. From that money, from the lump sum in which I have with you, I want you to start paying me annuities every month. It can be every month. Some people have it every month. Some people can do their own to be quarterly. Some people can do their own to be biannually. Some people can do their own to be yearly. It depends on your financial goals. It depends on how you want it. You just make sure that you have that contract with the insurance company, and they carry out that contract. They bring out the contract saying, okay, this is the amount you're going to be earning, and this amount is for life. But before you can have access to annuity, you must have contributed the lump sum to the insurance company. You can pay the lump sum over time. You must have decided, okay, this is how much I'm going to pay, and this is how much I'll be paying every month. So after you might have finished paying the lump sum, that is when you can now have access to the annuity. Okay, they'll now say, okay, this amount we are going to pay you, and this amount you're going to pay for life. The only thing is that if they're going to be paying you 150,000 or 200,000 every month for life, that means in 20 years' time, in 40 years' time, if you are still alive, you're still going to be earning that 200,000 pounds, and 200,000 naira, and 200,000 naira now is not going to be the same. It's just that inflation comes in and all that. So but you have guaranteed income. That is it. You have guaranteed income. So if the 200,000 is going to be going to your rent, or it's going to be going to your probably your gas, or probably fueling of your car, or probably petrol and all that. So you know that, okay, this particular area of my life has been taken care of. I don't need to bother about it. I have something coming in for me. So that's what annuity does for you. The fourth way in which you can actually earn passive income for life is through maybe program withdrawals from your retirement funds in which you have contributed over the years, over your working years and all that. You can have program withdrawals. You can have systematic withdrawals from your in retirement funds, in which the lump sum, you can invariably now invest that lump sum probably into federal government bonds, in which you can invest into federal government bonds that can now be paying you either every quarter or or biannually. Can be withdrawing you can make your withdrawals also, can do the withdrawals in such a way that you can be withdrawing it every month, or you can be withdrawing it every quarter, or something in which something is going to be coming in for you for the rest of your life, as long as you still have money inside that retirement fund. And you know that when you are even doing the program withdrawals, when you are doing the systematic withdrawals, your money is still working for you. Your money with your pension fund administrator is still working for you. They are still trading with your money. They are still investing with your money. So your money is still growing. Your money is still growing and growing. So it's able to beat inflation. For people that are always like, because of inflation and all that, I don't want to do an annuity. You can also do systematic withdrawal, in which you are going to be withdrawing probably like 4% every year, and from your funds, from your retirement funds account and all that, from your pension funds administrators, you're going to be withdrawing maybe 4% every month. Every yearly, you are withdrawing 4%, and the rest is still being invested. Your money is still growing and all that. So and the last one, but not the least, is actually investing in high yield savings account, or you invest in money market mutual funds account. And money market mutual funds usually have higher interest rates than high yield savings account, have higher interest rate than the conventional savings account. So you can put your money in there, and before you know it, it's generating interest for you, and it's also yielding compound interest for you. And this, you can withdraw it as long as you have put in this lump sum over the years, you have put in this amount over the years, and it's low risk, and it's instant liquidity. It's low risk for you, and you have put in this money over the years. You have put in this lump lump sum over the years, and it has already yielded a lot of interest. The interest plus capital has yielded interest plus capital has yielded interest, has yielded. So what you invariably will be spending in your retirement years will just be in your interest upon interest upon interest. It must have generated and compounded over the years for you. So it's now for you now to now sit back and just, after you must have calculated, okay, how much is my expenses? How much am I going to be using every month? Not that you have 200 million in your money market mutual funds account and you want to travel all over the world in maybe your first 5 years. So what's going to happen after the first 5 years in which you have spent the money? So you need to also plan and budget for, okay, how much am I going to be withdrawing from this every month that is going to be coming in for me every month, and all that. You can also plan for whatever you have saved over the years in your IE savings account or also in your money market mutual funds account. So these are the 5 ways in which you can actually earn passive income for life after you might have retired. Whether you want to retire at 40, you can plan towards it. Okay, I'm working right now. How much do I want to be saving towards my annuity? How much do I want to be saving in my money market mutual funds account that I'm going to be withdrawing systematically over the years, and it's going to last me next 40 years, next 50 years? Because actually, retirement comes in different stages. We have like 3 stages of retirement. Probably that's for another video. We have the stages in which your first few years in your retirement, you're still very active. You're ready to go for Mugo. You're ready to travel all over the world. You're ready to have vacation all over the world. You're going for weddings. You're doing parties. You're doing a lot of things. And the time will also come after the first 10 years in your retirement, or the first 20 years, depending on the age in which you have retired. In the first 10 years, first 20 years, you're spending a lot. You can still have the energy to move from here to there, go to church, do this, do that, and all that, spend money and all that. And the next 10, 15 years after that, probably you're already your 75, 80-ish, it's now a slow motion. You have to be doing, you can't be spending as much as you have spent before. It's like at that stage, you're more like a philanthropist giving out money. You don't have the strength to really be running around anymore like before and all that. So you can plan your life. Okay, for the first 10, 15 years after my retirement, I want to move around the world, and like I want to do a lot of things. I want to, can still be active to do a lot of charities. You can still be active to do maybe go into agricultural farming, go into a lot of things, do the things that you really desire to do. And after that, okay, so you need a lot more money in that go years of your early retirement years, and you now put in maybe a little to take care of your health, to take care of some other challenges that might be coming, or some other opportunities that might be coming in your slow go years and all that. So those are the 5 major ways in which you can actually earn passive income for life, either through your annuities, either through your program withdrawals or your money market mutual funds, either through your rental income, through dividend stocks, through rental, and through rental incomes, or through your dividend stocks. So I don't know the ones that have actually appealed to you. If this YouTube video today has really made a difference for you to just think differently of, okay, I can really do this and all that, and give us a thumbs up, like us, comment in let us know the one you actually want to go for. Thank you for watching the video. Have a very lovely day.